sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Sipping with Sammie here with my guy NYC, and he want to put y'all on to something real quick.
Yes, I do. August 25th, we got the 50 Years of Hip Hop comedy show. Get out here, come have some fun. It's at 16th and Hunting Park. Look for the building that says Pulaski Hall. All right, we out here. Get your tickets at 267-592-2567. Be good.
That part, meet me there.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
This is Sipping with Sammie. I am Mr. Flash, it only the one and only Sipping with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together.
Yup! And we in here, man. Another Thursday. Thanks for tapping in with us. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that cool shit, man. It's a good day.
Yes, sir.
I got a phone call from an OG, and he told me he had somebody special he was sending my way. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
Jay Rackz, you know what it is. I'm in the spot. I come out in Philly. What's the word?
That's what's up, man. I'm good. How you feeling?
Chilling.
Money don't fold, huh?
Might not never.
And so you Jay Rackz and money don't fold. So you rich already?
I ain't rich yet. Feel me? Trying to get rich, but money don't fold. Might not never. That's the slogan. So.
Word. So that's the label?
Yeah.
Word. I seen you in a room, right? I went on your gram. I see this room with the big money don't fold on the wall. Who did that?
Well, all right. So I don't know the guy. We got an artist to come do the barbershop.
Uh-huh.
And he did the whole barbershop over. He spray painted it down.
So that's a barbershop.
Yeah.
Who shot?
My step pops.
Ah, okay. Well, we got a lot of people, so let us know who all is in the room.
Oh yeah, gang in attendance, family. Shout out to my mom, my step pops Mike, my brother, Kaz, Zell here, Mora, Aunt, Will, Cameron.
Yeah, they
came
hopped
deep.
out the big truck with like
Big Suburban.
People, man. like,
yeah.
And the studio ain't that big, but we make it work, man. But I like to see that. I like to see that. Rob specifically said you had a show in Philly, and I was like, all right, well that's perfect because for him, I'll make some things work. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then to see y'all really come through and show up as a unit, and for you to have a cameraman and all that, like it showed that you're serious about what you're doing. So I appreciate that for you. I don't mind the crowd at all. Trust me, we good.
Yeah.
So shout out to the gang for y'all support, man, because that's awesome. That's everything.
Appreciate it.
We was going to Brooklyn with 3 people. You know what I mean? Like real rap. So how long you been Jay Rackz, man?
It's been like a year now.
A year now?
Jay Rackz, yeah.
Why?
I really just got into rapping.
Mm-hmm. What was the motivation to get into it?
Chilling with my man's aunt, for real. Mm-hmm. I was chilling, we was all chilling one day. He told me I should pop out to the stew with them.
Okay.
I went and made a track. Everybody said they was fucking with it, so.
And what track was that?
It's called Dummy.
And it went up?
Nah, we ain't drop it. It's unreleased, but we was just like sending it to everybody in the hood. And they was like, yo, you gotta like take it serious. And I ended up going to college. And I told my mom, like, I don't think, like, I want to finish college. Like, I want to do rapping because I was rapping at school. I felt like I was wasting my time. So I told her that. She was like, all right, come home. Started rapping, taking it serious, going to the studio. He was helping me, supporting me. And I'm here right now.
Oh, you was in school out here? Where?
Yeah, fact. East Stroudsburg.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I know East Stroudsburg. So when you tell your folks, like, I ain't going to school no more, I'm going to be an entertainer of any sort. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you come home and treat the studio like class? Like, are you putting the same amount of hours you would have been if you was on campus?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. So how often did you start recording when you decided to take it serious?
Well, it was hard at first because I wasn't really, like, in the loop for real, so I didn't know who was the right engineers. Feel me? So once I really got in the loop, like, I'm recently starting to get, feel me, not motion, but, like, I'm networking more and stuff, so I'm getting to know who I'm talking to. So I've been in the studio a lot.
You've been in a lot?
Yeah, a lot.
Who you been working with? Who you said you was looking for engineering stuff? Who you lock in with?
My man's Miggs. Shout out Miggs.
Shout out to Miggs.
Yeah. Man.
So what made you appreciate Miggs?
He just like we got a special connection. Like he take his time. He don't rush. Like he got a personal connection. I feel like he got a personal connection with everybody he worked with. Like he take his time. He don't be on that weird, like no weird shit. Like, and he tell you like if you don't fuck with it, like if he think it's too slow, like he'll make you say it over. Like he don't let you sound retarded. Like.
Yeah, that's important. I've been in a lot of sessions with a lot of different producers and engineers, and the worst thing in the world is not getting any feedback or trying to figure it out on your own. We both in it together, and if you do this all day on your side, then you got an ear for what I'm trying to pull off. So let's help each other.
Thanks.
But yeah, shout out to Mix for that, because that's dope. And
Shout out Mix.
that's how you build chemistry. That's how you build chemistry with somebody. So 1 year in, are you satisfied?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like to go from looking for somewhere to land and to be heard at, to coming to Philly for a show and having squad with you and having some motion, like you said, you did a lot in a year. That's a lot. Like I'm in Philly, and you know everybody in Philly rap. You know what I'm saying? People run around a long time trying to figure out just how to get the right person to get their right sound. You see what I'm saying? So salute to you and whoever's helped you with that journey, because it's not easy. It's not easy. Did you how was your first time recording? Did you, because you said you did the song and people liked it, but was it sweet? Like you went in there and it bopped, it felt like what you had in your head? Or
Yeah, it felt like, at first I was just going there just to see how it felt. Like, all right, I'm gonna try it. Everybody here, we was just there chilling, and then I got in the movements in the groove, and it was like, all right, cool. So it was natural. It felt natural. Huh?
You start dancing first or rapping?
I was rapping first, but I'm saying like the movement, like feeling it, like feeling the beat and stuff. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, because it feel like youngest come up with dances.
Nah, I be dancing too. Feel me?
Yeah. No, I seen you dancing. What is it called? Sturdy?
Yeah, I get sturdy. I do all that.
No, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. So when adapting so easily to recording, finding out who you want to record with, you got a camp, you have an angle. What's the direction? Like, are we working towards a project? Are we going to be on festivals by next year? Like, what's the plan?
Plan is to keep going, stay on track, like don't stop. I want to be in everything. Anything that's coming my way, I'm taking everything.
I heard that. How long you been doing live performances?
This about to be my first one actually.
Oh yeah? You excited?
Yeah, I'm real excited. Ready to put on the show.
Word. You got your dance moves, right?
Yeah, everything ready.
They always got their dance moves. I had one of the biggest dancers in the city over here, and I interviewed him one day, and he was trying to show me how to do all the little. Man, I look dumber than I thought. Like, it's great. You already know you look stupid, but then when it's on TikTok and Instagram and you gotta see yourself do that shit, like, I ain't never record myself doing none of them jokes, man. I wanted to tell you to delete it, but it's all good. That's y'all twist. I'm not mad at it at all. Who would you like to work with?
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby? Why Baby?
He's my favorite rapper. I mean, I look up to him.
Yeah?
Yeah. He doing everything right.
Why?
I mean, he a businessman. He stand on business.
Right.
Everything I see, that's all I see. He on business. He making his money, living a good life. And his music's fire. So.
Nah, Baby one of them ones. So what do you feel like you had to do to get to that opportunity?
Stay on track, like I said.
Just keep working.
Put in the work. That's all you gotta do for real. Put in the work.
Word.
Keep working.
Have you done any work with anybody else?
Except for Ant, Trap Star. Yeah, I did a couple, like, friends, my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't nobody known yet.
But see, like, I think you in a good time because New York back. Like, y'all back. Like,
yeah, coming up
in a real way. I'm seeing it, and especially on a street level. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the radio. Like, y'all getting traction from your community and your neighborhood and stuff. So I feel like everybody's hood is excited again to have one. What part of New York you from?
Brooklyn. Bed-Stuy.
Bed-Stuy.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that. All the rappers is from Bed-Stuy. Y'all be cheating, man. That's why you just walked in the booth and was good. Like, this don't even make no sense, man. Born with dance moves, born in Brooklyn. You was just supposed to what the
Shout
hell
out Brooklyn.
College folks. Like, no. But I keep hearing about Ant, right? And what intrigues me about it is Ant put you in a booth, but then you had to go find your own booth. Who do Ant record with?
Ant be all over, but he be Ant be with me, but he be all over. Feel me? Ant do what he gotta do. He all do what he gotta do.
Yeah. So the first place that he took you, it wasn't a fit.
Nah. It was. That guy was Gucci. Feel me? But everybody got their own. Feel me?
I tell you, when I started recording, feels like eons ago. I ran around the whole city. went to every studio damn near I could. You know what I mean? Even if it was just to sit in on sessions. I kind of wound up back where I started at, but it was cool because I knew what I needed at that point. I knew what fit me and where I was comfortable at and stuff like that.
Facts.
What's your studio vibe? What do you have to have before you go in the booth?
Good energy, a lot of
You
energy.
said gumbo?
Oh yeah, gumbo would definitely be in the
Million
air.
folks?
Gumbo would definitely be in the air.
Sheesh. I need a sponsor. It's definitely gumbo.
Yeah, and energy, and I mean my guys, feel me, because they bring the energy. So that's all I need when I go in the booth. Energy, a lot of energy. I like to bring a lot of energy.
We writing, we in the phone, we
Recently we been freestyling. I've been freestyling. Feel me? But I write a lot. I write a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I write a lot too.
So if somebody was to go look up something of yours that you would say was your best representation for their first listen, what would they listen to?
Halos, GLAHH MORANT,
Explain GLAHH MORANT to me, because I seen that.
or my fault, or what we doing.
Or what we doing?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. You have to. Why GLAHH MORANT? You GLAHH MORANT?
Yeah, I'm GLAHH MORANT.
Why?
Look at me.
Can you jump over this camera?
I could jump over anything.
All right, then you might be Morant. But make sure. Oh.
Pause. Come on, bro.
We in Philly, y'all not about to ruin my interview with that shit. and I'm 41 years old, so I ain't got time. But why GLAHH? What's GLAHH?
I guess it's a New York lingo. Y'all don't say that in Philly, right?
No, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Like,
catch up. Put me on.
GLAHH, like the sound of a gun. Like, GLAHH.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Money don't fool and we gangsters. GLAHH.
Yeah, fact, basically. If it's not no money, it's food stamps.
I heard that. It's always a currency, right? It's
Yeah.
always a way. What was your thing before doing music? Like, I know you said
Played
you
ball.
went to school, but you was hooping?
Yeah, I was hooping.
Point guard?
Yeah, played everything. I was like a mini Braun.
John Morant. Brian. Yo, this is getting out of control, man.
I got like, you just gotta come see. Feel me?
No, but see, like, ball is big out there, yo. Like, in the summertime, y'all got the tournaments and all
Mad
that.
tournaments.
That was your thing?
Yeah.
What's your
Shout out to Gersh Facts.
Gersh?
Gersh Park.
Now you raising your hand. Is it you, Kobe?
August 1st.
August, it's on again?
The whole team.
Oh, all of y'all hooping.
Yeah.
All right, well, y'all only got one person over 6'2".
Not bad. Ooh.
You.
Two? Oh, you are 6'2". I said one over 6'2". Yeah, I knew he was about that. Let me stop messing with y'all like y'all got microphones. Y'all start talking and they can't hear none of the conversation. But so y'all still hoop together though?
From time to time.
Yeah. So
They run from the OGs.
Y'all running from us.
he's saying the youngest don't want that work with the vets.
He's capping.
Well, how many times y'all was supposed to line it
All
up?
right, let me tell you something. We played one time and he beat me in the backyard on the rim.
On what?
On the rim that's like 14 feet, so it don't even count.
Why y'all got a 14-foot?
Training, so I'm training in the backyard. I'm training.
No. All right, but look, so they want their
I don't even
rematch.
know how that's conducive to training.
Like a 14-foot rim is crazy.
Yeah, it's not gonna help your art.
Mm-mm.
But so go ahead.
So they wanna revisit it, but they wanna make it a 2-on-2. The older heads versus the youngins.
So just get
And-
in.
I can have anybody,
You got a
but
6'5" ball?
who? Huh?
Your step pop got a 6'5" ball?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
shit.
do.
So you definitely need in.
Yeah, but it's still clip. It's still clip for them.
So what's gonna be on the line? We bet
You could bet anything.
because the talk too heavy, not to have nothing but bragging rights on it. Mom, what you think they should bet, Mom? Just bragging rights.
Just bragging
He
rights.
humble. I like that. He said he don't want to take y'all money. That mean he know he gonna win though. King of the backyard.
King of the 14-footer.
King of the 14-foot hoop. Like, yeah, you should get more points for that. It's something. Like, we got to figure out why it's 14 feet. That's some weird stuff. He ain't want to get dunked on.
Nah,
That's what it is.
that's what it was. He was cheating.
He said you ain't never gonna dunk on me on my court. Yo, that's amazing. How old was you when you started hooping?
Young. I was hooping since like 5th grade.
5th grade. What did you learn from sports that helps you now in life?
Basically, I could put it to you like this. I was playing ball for a minute, so it really taught me a lesson. Like, I had stopped playing ball, and I really had dreams to make it big in ball. So now I got dreams to make it big in rapping. I could follow my lessons that I did in basketball. Like, my failures, know what I messed up in, I could use that now. So I know how not to mess up moving forward in my rap career.
Yeah, with me, I always say I treat everything in my life like I treated basketball. Because when I was in the hooping, I was on the court every chance possible. I didn't care where we was at. You know what I mean? I was trying to get some record or at least put up some shots or something. I'm in my mom's living room when she leave, dribbling the basketball because it's good hardwood in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rocking. But I everything else that I like, because, you know, you stop basketball right when you get into adulthood. So it's like everything else should count the same way if I care about it. So I do the same thing, whether it's with the podcast or even when I was running around in the streets doing nonsense. I was getting up earlier than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that I made it wherever I had to go faster than everybody else. Because consistency and all of that it all translates. That's why I asked you about what you took from ball for life. Because even in this music thing, like, you're going to have frustrations. You ain't always going to win. You're going to see people that's not you get opportunities that you may have deserved, but everybody's time is theirs and everybody's opportunities is theirs. So you learn that from sports a lot of the times, I think. So that's always a curious thing for me. Is this your first interview?
Yes.
Yeah? How's it going so far?
It's good.
I'm about to give you a drink. How old are you, man?
19.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look about 19. So you still could grow.
Young bull. That's what y'all say in Philly, right?
You might could go hoop.
Yeah, probably.
Steve Francis caught his growth spurt at like 20. Mom is looking at me like, don't even play them games with this boy.
Feel me? I'm gonna have a growth spurt.
Yeah. You gonna have a growth spurt still?
I still feel the pain in my knees. The growing pains.
I hear that.
Yeah.
What type of, like, hip hop blends everything, rap blends everything. What type of genre or sound would you like to do that you haven't been able to do yet? Because I asked you, you was doing festivals earlier. You know that sound is a different bag.
I guess everything. I guess I want to do everything. I try everything. Try to be versatile. See what that's about.
Because artists get to a certain point and you see them making different kind of music. We've seen it with Wayne. We've seen it with Drake. We even seen it with Lil Baby. Lil Baby was snapping on mixtapes, and now he's making arena music and messages and all type of stuff. So the more comfortable you are with yourself, you will be able to do whatever you want to do. But start playing around and testing stuff out and dealing with producers and artists that do those things now, so that you can prove that you can do it. Because y'all control everything. Everything is digital. Y'all know how to run everything. So if you're in a position where somebody wants to put something behind you because you have this record, and you see artists do it all the time, they like, but I want to make this too, or I want to make this at some point, and they be like, nah, you over here. This is what your crowd want. You can show them you already did it, and your crowd already accepted it. You know what I'm saying? And you already got a network over there that you could do it again and you could pull from. So start on things like that earlier, but definitely sharpen your sword. Do what you've been doing and keep doing what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
definitely. So
what's a week? What's the if it's Sunday? What we doing, man? How are we making every day about the objective since we dropped out of school for this?
So every day got to be about work. So
you going to the studio and with that?
Try to go every day. It's usually a double task. Like, I got to be ready to go and engineer.
Yeah.
So we plan it out. I got his number. We text like every day, see what's up. Make sure we lock it in because he got other clients and stuff.
So how many hours a day?
My regular times I do is from 9 to 1, 9 p.m. to 1 in the morning.
I like that. I like that.
But it be.
I'm already knowing.
Yeah,
I'm already knowing. Once you say something in that one and we locking in.
Yeah, it be going like 3, 4 in the morning.
Look at your face.
I love it though.
You like sleep too though.
Huh?
I said you like sleep too.
Oh yeah.
That's what that face was.
I do like to sleep. Everybody like to sleep. I mean, the rest.
I mean, I used to be allergic to sleep, man. It's not healthy though. It's not healthy at all. It's not healthy. I wouldn't preach it, but I used to really do the come in at 3, be out by 7 religiously, and it's it get heavy. It get heavy. Sometimes you driving to the corner store and you forget where you driving to. You forget where you driving to, and that's when you got to slow down because you're not doing yourself no favors. But where do you get your production from? YouTube beats. So you still gotta get you a producer that you could send some suggestions to and pick his brain and his files up. That's
definitely
good to know. That's good to know. Cause I heard the couple freestyles. I saw the one video that was on the YouTube. So I got an idea what you bopping to. So maybe it's somebody I could tag for you to lock in with.
Definitely. I appreciate that.
Would it be a problem for you to come to Philly to record once in a while?
No, definitely not. Won't be a problem.
I heard that. Who drove today?
My mother.
You drove that big truck with all that ruckus behind you?
All that ruckus. They was lit in the back.
I know they was turned up, man. Y'all on tour.
She the GOAT.
Yeah, definitely the GOAT. But y'all on tour, right? Like, it's a whole situation.
Yeah.
So shout that out. What's that about?
Definitely. Shout out. It's gonna be at Warehouse on Watts. I never heard of it. Yeah, it's in Philly.
And then y'all got a few more stops, right?
Yeah. I don't know all the other stops. Boston, Jersey, Rhode Island.
What's the name of the tour?
4-1 and Friends.
Okay, what's 4-1?
That's like that. They a group.
Okay. So you and friends.
Yeah, I guess so.
And this is 4-1?
Yeah, that's them.
Oh, all right. So the dates on here, today is the 13th, and he's in Philly, and this is July.
Yes.
July 27th, Boston at Middle East. July 28th, Providence, Rhode Island at Lit Lounge. July 29th, Hartford, Connecticut at Webster Theater Underground. And August 6th, these numbers is a little weird for me, at Clifton, New Jersey, at Dingbats. Dingbats is a hell of a name for a bar. Wow. Wow. I be thinking I got some names for some stuff. I would have missed that one. So this is the first stop on the tour.
Yes.
This is the first stop. And
first stop.
That's 5 dates on one flyer. I like that, man. I like that. Because in order to have a movement, you got to start moving. Right? I always get an example of, like, I talk to a lot of up and coming rappers. I wouldn't even call them artists at the point where they was talking to me. You know what I mean? They might have been dope, but they didn't get it yet. But they used to I always heard the same thing. It was always, yo, it be 30 of us. I be telling my niggas, like, bro, we could have a whole fucking movement. Y'all just gotta get on board. We out. Like, let's just have a movement. But they didn't start moving yet. Nobody can follow you if you ain't doing shit.
No, that's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, everybody ain't got gas money. This one got 3 baby moms. Like, it's a lot going on if all you doing is acting like you want to do something.
Fact.
You see what I'm saying? And that's part of the reason I saluted everybody coming in and how y'all move, because it has to be, like you said, motion in order to start a movement. We can't just say, well, I got 30 people that I be on the block with, or 30 people I smoke blunts with, or the studio be lit. Because everybody pick their parties. You know what I'm saying? And when they take a road trip, now they might got to tell their girlfriend they going to Philly and she ain't having it. Like, so you got to have certain kind of people around you at the same time. What'd you say?
That was my miss right.
We got one in the room, but there's always one. But no, there's always one. Like, this is a thing. It's a thing, and it frustrates a lot of artists, especially when they're trying to start out, or rappers, or however you want to categorize what I'm saying, when they first start out, because they don't understand, like, the networking part that you said that you big on and that you starting to get a groove with. That's the thing. Like, it has to be somebody else that knows what you're doing besides the block before you tell the block to come somewhere.
Definitely.
Like, and what we going to? You see what I'm saying? Because everything ain't worth it. We know stuff is crazy now. So I want you to be at an official level before I start going to somebody's basement and you know what it is, how we gonna have to get out of it. Right?
Facts.
Have you ever had any strange situations since you've been moving around with the music? Everything been good for you?
Yeah.
I like that. I'm glad to hear that. No, because like I say, we record in different rooms, we perform in different rooms, we network in different buildings, and the game is weird.
Definitely.
The industry is weird. So keep your family with you. Keep your family with you. I want to call Step Pop up real quick, man. What's your name again, sir? Money. Money don't fold. Mr. Never Fold. Share your mic with him real quick if you don't. No, you good. You can stay right there. The mic moves. How you feeling today, brother?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I appreciate you. No, it's cool. I appreciate you. Now, you, sir, have a barbershop.
Yeah.
I tell you a secret.
Nigga.
I come from, that's my lifeline. My grandfather, my uncle, my dad all had barbershops. My dad on the top shelf, 60 plus years of cutting hair. This is my dad. They named the street that the barbershop was on after him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody in West Philly.
That's what you're trying to do right now. I'm trying to do the same
us.
thing your dad did. I'm trying to do the same thing in my neighborhood. Like my barbershop is in my community where I grew up at, you know, and I'm trying to do the same thing through barbering. I'm trying to get back to the community, snatch up the youngins, and show them that it's a different way to do things than how we knew growing up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Explain why you know a barbershop is the perfect place to do that.
Because barbershop in the hood is where the culture comes. You know, that's what everybody got to come through. Everybody got to get a haircut. You know, and I feel like the barbershop is the cool place in the hood. Other than the park, playing ball, like it's one of the cool places in the hood where all different walks of life come. Like you might have a police nigga who live in the hood, pardon my language, and you got the hood that live in the hood, and they might be sitting right next to each other. This is where all people could come together and reach a medium and have a conversation about whatever's going on, current events, sports. It's just a place where it brings people together.
Well said. I always said the barbershop raised me. Like that was the babysitter. You know what I mean? Like my mom had to go somewhere. You dropped me off at the shop with my dad.
Right.
And I would beg my grandma to come pick me up half the time. But I also, my dad's barbershop is on the same block as Cool C and Steady B grew up on. So I watched the Hilltop Hustlers and all of that too. So I got like my early hip hop shit, like Vision of Movements even. You know what I mean? Was in that barbershop. Like you said, the drug dealer, and then so is one of the biggest judges in the city. Right. And he's my uncle by default. You know what I mean? So if I ever come through, my paperwork come down the pike and he get wind of it, he let...
Right, you looking good, right.
You know what I'm saying? He can't do nothing, but he could do something.
Right.
So, like, these things are very, very important. So, one, I want to salute you.
Appreciate
you know what
that.
I mean? Because I know how important it is, and I think that's dope. And two, what is it like knowing what's going on out here? And I know you got your finger on the pulse. You have a lot of relationships, but grooming a young man to be ready for what he's getting into, because you running around with a star, right? And it has to be looked at as such, and the homies have to understand such. So how do we do this?
It's tough because I've done it before with other artists, but it's different with him because this is my son at the same time.
Right.
So I got the father dynamic along with the label dynamic. It's
like coaching your son.
Right. I'm with him all day, every day. So it's like sometimes I gotta know when to be the father, and sometimes I gotta know when to just be, you know what I mean, like let him do him, because he's an artist. At the end of the day, he's not always just my son. So, you know, that's it.
That's all you. What was the instance that maybe y'all clashed, or you felt like you was headed for a disagreement that made you say, you know what, hold up, I gotta reel it back?
Well, it hasn't really happened yet in music, but it happened in basketball. So when he say, I always tell him like,
what you gonna tell John?
Right. I always tell him like what we did in basketball, like it's the same thing with the music. You know what I mean? It's training, it's work. You know what I mean? It's not easy. You know what I mean? You got to put the work in. Whatever you got to do, whatever you do in life, you got to identify the work. You got to put it in, and that's it. Just once you know the work, that's half of it. Putting in the work is the other half. So the lesson that we learned together was like communication. You know, me not being me being open to him and what his mind and what he thinking, things like that. So the basketball and the music transition to me is like the same. You know what I mean? And we're gonna take what we learned together from training in basketball. We're gonna put it in this music, and we're gonna win.
Now you talking like me. I like that though, because that make all the sense in the world. One more question, and I'm gonna let you get off camera, because I know you ain't come in for this, even though you got a chain too. Y'all all got the same chain. That's
right. That's family. You know
I'm coming home. I'm rapping now. what was your feeling? Did you see it coming? Like how, initial reaction type.
I didn't see it coming. It was bitter. It was bittersweet. You know, I'm an entrepreneur, so you know, I always told both of my sons like college for me was just a place for them to network.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's not. It didn't really matter to me. Like I'm gonna support him, and whatever he want to do, I'm gonna be behind him. Like whatever he want to do. So he ain't never get no flack from me when he heard when he wanted to say, yo, I don't want to go back to school. It's just you gotta do something. That's what it. That was the whole conversation. You gotta do something. So we gonna figure out what you want to do, and let's just do it. That's it. This is what he said he wanted to do. I heard a couple of the tracks before, but it was one track I can't remember the exact track, but he sent me like 2 tracks because he was out on his own doing it first. And he sent me 2 tracks, and I sent him a text like, "Yo, Jay, it really impressed me. I was really impressed." So I made a couple of phone calls because I got a couple connections in the industry.
I'm sure.
And since then, we've been moving. And it only been about what?
Couple months.
I think it's like 2 months maybe.
2 months.
You know what I mean, we're moving.
So you a dadager?
I guess we could say that, yeah. Now I'll let him do him though. Like,
nah, you a dad.
I'm just here, yeah.
A dad covers a lot of
I'm just
ground.
here for
That's
the support,
enough
right?
sometimes.
Yeah,
That's
right.
enough sometimes. But I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate you too.
Nah, man, no doubt. So back to you, man. You didn't mind that we did that, right? That was cool.
Yeah, of course.
That was cool because it's important to see what it takes to do this and the mindset behind it and to understand because, like I said, I'm 41. So as much as my audience might start around 16, it goes up and past my age. There's people who need to learn how to deal with what their kids want to do in a real way. You know what I mean? Learn how to support them even though it might have kind of shattered your dream. Letting them chase their dreams because now video games pay $3 million a competition if you're nice, like, and before you was an idiot sitting there all day playing a video game. Now you a savant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. So parents need to learn how to adjust and they need to see it in real time too. I can't, you know what I mean? We got to teach uphill too. We can't just be always preaching to y'all because a lot of things your generation does have figured out. Y'all respect people in a different way than any other generation before y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't look at people for the same flaws that we did.
Yeah.
So I'm behind whatever. You know what I mean? Makes sense. But he said, your stepdad said, we're together all the time, just like basketball, and that's my son. Is that a problem?
No.
No, I mean, you can keep it G. Listen, we on camera. He can't do nothing here.
Nah, bro.
And you GLAHH MORANT, so I know he don't even play with you.
Yeah, he don't know. He don't know.
You don't know.
Nah, definitely don't. If you know, you know.
Hey, man, I ain't mad at it at all. But I could just see that being an obstacle. What about mom? Mom is there too? Mom goes to the studio?
She got to watch. Well, I have a baby brother, so she takes care of my baby brother. He's
shout out, baby bro.
Cash money.
Why wouldn't he be?
But I know she would be there 100%.
I feel like I've been swindled, man. I feel like there was a theme on my show before I knew it. Cause money don't fold ever. Probably might not. I was about to say probably never will. Good looking.
Might not never.
Who came up with that?
I ain't gonna lie, my boy True came up with the end might not never. He locked up right now, but he be on soon.
All right, pray for him.
We just leaving the club, everybody was screaming money on phone. We doing music before then. He just screamed out might not never, and it just stuck. It just stayed.
So he said his man that's booked. What's his name? True. You know what I'm saying? They was outside. They was turned. Everybody was screaming it, and he came up with the joint. That's how it usually happens, man. Things that's organic stick and they last longer, and people adapt to it. So y'all got merch?
Yeah.
Yeah, what y'all got?
Money don't fold merch. We got hats. We got shirts. We got shorts. Soon come.
We should have bought you some.
I mean, listen, man, we got each other information. We'll figure it out later.
Definitely should have bought some merch.
All love. But where can they get the merch if they want to tap in with it?
You have to follow the Instagram and the Money Cuts, and it will be in the bio soon.
So
Yeah. Oh yeah, follow me too, Jay Rackz _MDF. I'll have it in my bio too.
Jay Rackz _ money don't fool.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that is so funny. See, like now you can't say one without the other.
Yeah, you can't.
Like-
Might not never.
That's hilarious. So, what would your imprint be if you got the Young Money situation? Do you have an idea for what you would want to do?
Nah,
like,
not
what
yet.
it would be called, or what it would look like?
What, like a slogan?
Like a no, what would if you have a name possibly that you would run for if it was your own label, or if you have a Oh, I apologize. My bad. I'm thinking that the label. That's why he asked me that. I apologize,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I apologize. But then that's cool. So what is the goal with the label? What do you want to have in place in the next couple of years to further what y'all got going on? Yo, your tells is crazy. You don't play poker, right?
Nah,
Good.
I don't know how to play poker.
You ain't got a poker face at all.
The goals of
Scratching the neck is a thing, right, Mom?
yeah. I don't know. The goals with the label just
Do y'all have a female? Would you like one? I'm not offering one. I don't have anybody in mind per se. I'm just saying.
sure.
I know right now it's a lot of traction with the females. Look. Mom say, "Yep." That's why he not gonna get one.
Nah.
Don't even worry about it. Let them do their thing. They getting money already.
Shout out to the females.
Which it's a lot of the girls from New York, right? Who's from near you? Nobody from your neighborhood?
Every poppin' girl I feel like is from the Bronx right now.
The Bronx?
Oh, Lola Brooke.
She about 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
And Young Devin actually been bubbling. Flex put her on. Sway put her on a while ago, and I was really impressed with her. She came through Sway before she went to school one day, and ripped it down. So I'm happy to see that she's starting to pop up on my feed again.
My fault, Lola.
Lola gonna get you
Mm-hmm.
as soon as she get back from London. So you're set tonight. How many how long is your set?
About 5 minutes.
5 minute set. How many songs we doing in 5 minutes?
3.
3?
Yeah.
And how many of them we getting sturdy on?
All of them.
All of them. What's the name of the records?
What we doing? GLAHH, MORANT, and Cut Up.
When you do you do your set ahead of time, or you going because you added the sound check now? Is it
Yeah.
how do you arrange your performance set, and is it always the same, or does it vary depending?
I mean,
You said this your first.
this is gonna be my
joint,
first
but
one,
I
yeah.
mean,
So,
ideally,
see how the mic working, everything, check everything, make sure I'm good. Feel me? Get loose.
but your order is your order already. You
Yeah.
know what 1, 2, and 3 is.
Now what's that?
Which order? Which song goes first?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did that already. Me and Ant practiced already. So we know.
So y'all rehearsed.
Yeah, we rehearsed. Yeah.
So Ant is hype man.
Nah, he on the
Ant's
track.
performance.
He on the track.
Ant,
Yeah.
come over here, man. I'm sick of talking about you when I could be talking to you, man. I appreciate your humbleness, though, man.
So.
All right, I don't know all that, but it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, Ant.
What's going on, y'all?
I want to salute you, Ant. You know why? Because you inspired this young man to do something that is positive and that he's going to do a lot with and through, right?
Yeah, facts.
What did you see in him to make him the one that was
Just-
like, come on? Was it just because you had a blunt to share, or like?
Nah, it's not even about that, cause like I got a lot of friends that rap. It's certain people that like rapping, and it's just certain people that just want to really do it. And like I'll be serious about my stuff. He's serious about his stuff, so why not work with him? You feel me?
So it's a personality thing too.
Yeah, hell
It's an energy thing.
Mhm.
I like that. Give everybody your whole rundown how they can find all of your stuff too. I don't want to skip that.
Instagram &_MDF. That's everything &_MDF.
All right. So how long you been taking it seriously?
It's about to be like 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what started you? What put you on?
I mean, I always had like stuff in my nose too, but I was also bullying. But like, I don't know, I was always like kind of scared of rap and stuff. But then I was like, you know what? Let me just put that out there. Like,
Were you afraid of failing?
nah, yeah, facts. I was. Now I don't care. I make music for myself now. You feel me?
Yeah. That's
hell
dope. That's dope. So when you started, I want to ask you the same thing I asked him. Like, the process of finding your voice or finding where you record? Because he said you move around, so you always been nomad status or like?
Nah. I had my other engineer. Shout out Lo. His name is Young Lyrical Lo. I used to go to him and stuff, and then I started going to his engineer, and I also saw that his like he could work on my sound too. So we just locked in. That's just, shout out Miggs.
When that first record that he talked about that he did, what was your reaction when you heard it?
I was like, yeah, we could do something with that, cause
Be out of here.
Yeah, hell, yeah, some track called Dummy, yeah, and everybody, all the bros was jacking it, so we was like, we need to do something with that.
I heard that. Yeah. So tonight, what are y'all gonna give them? Cause you've performed before live, right? Or this
Yeah. I performed before. Mm-hmm.
So going into this, what's your goal? What you plan to give Philly? Cause it's Philly.
I just want like Philly to feel the song the way we be feeling that song in the studio. Like I want everybody to, be jumping up and down just like the way we be in the studio. You feel me?
Word. So if you had a wish for him in his career, what would that be?
To blow up, just go crazy, like just go
lit.
up. Yeah, hell yeah.
Lit.
Hell yeah.
I heard that. If he blows up or you blow up and the other one don't, what that look like?
We blew up, like it don't matter.
That's what I wanted to hear.
It's straight like
that's
that.
What I wanted to hear. No such thing. You know what I'm saying? Basically, so that's.
It don't matter. Anybody could blow up. We all blowing up. Like we a team at the end of the day. So it's a team. Everything is together. Like,
you think you could dunk on Pops?
I know I can. I know I can.
You know what I'm saying? We all regulation over here, man. 10 feet, you got it?
Yeah. Anybody.
So when y'all gonna play the 2-on-2, man? Because I just put you in it. So.
Look, I'm going to just say this. It don't be us that's busy. That's what I'm saying. So it's not us ducking the 2-on-2. It's Mike and Fresh. They don't want to play.
Yeah. Barbershop popping, huh? Oh, they the ones charging $1,000 a cut. That's y'all. Nah, yeah, I appreciate you, man. And good luck tonight, man. Go out there and kill it.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Do you have any have you heard any of the Philadelphia horror stories about performing in Philly?
Nah.
What's
that about?
Huh?
What's that about?
It's not really a thing, but it's sad. It's not that bad. Like at the end of the day, we always have a circuit of up and coming and underground, so we know how to receive motherfuckers. But if you ain't giving it up, like he said, he want the whole crowd to act like y'all act in the studio. Y'all gotta act like that first. Mm-hmm. And you might have to do it for 30, 45 seconds before we figure out what the dance move is. But like, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about it, in Philly, the whole crowd could be like this. And you be like, damn, I ain't feel that. You get off stage, you bunch of shit. Yo, you went up. You know what I mean? Like, we just different.
Nah, yeah.
But I just didn't want you to have that hang up of thinking like coming down from up where y'all from.
Yeah.
Because we're not biased to where people are from. We just got a rich history. We expect dope shit.
Yeah, everybody different.
You know what I'm saying? We expect dope shit. The same way that if somebody go to New York, like y'all make people anxious too. You know what I'm saying? The whole South was scared to go to New York, and half of them had platinum records. Because it's a different vibe. So I was just wondering that because I know that could be a thing. But once again, tell the people how to follow everything that they need to follow, how they could tap in with you guys on the tour and all of that. And yeah.
All socials, Jay Rackz _MDF. That's all socials. Make sure y'all tap in. And tap into New Money Cuts on Instagram too.
New Money Cuts.
Oh, Jay Rackz, JAYRACKZ _MDF.
Oh man, definitely tap in with him. Definitely shout out to my guy Rob, man, for calling it in. I had a ball. I appreciate meeting you and the gang, man, and I just want y'all to go out and kill it tonight. We gonna cut a little short because they gotta get the mic check. But just give a round of applause.
This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Mr. Flash, only the one and only Sippin' with Sammie. Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together.
In a few weeks.
Avalanche music. Avalanche music. Woo. Sammie. Woke up, inspired to vibrate higher. Grab lighter, smack ass shower, refresh the manpower. Auto start, no sweat, right in front the steps. Made rights, made lefts, check mirrors every step. Chevy wet, black, left mat to little bro. Tint black, sunroof open, but guess what's in the dough? Ironically, you could never tell. She smoking, vibing, smiling, shining ass, she in hell.
Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live and let the way in my dream. Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live and let the way in my dream.
I told you that my presence was a gift. Open it right in front of me, I hope you like it. I hope you excited, cause I couldn't go and buy this at no store, cause it's priceless. You know how they say the time is. You gotta watch how you spend it now. It's getting expensive now. Got a nigga counting every minute down. You gotta cherish every moment for your day atonement. Before your body in that casket and it's laying dormant.
Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live and let the way in my dream. Fly with me, ride with me, touch the sky with me, shine with me. Live and let the way in my dream.
Fly with me, we go to Saturn and back, and probably land on the moon, cause it don't matter the black. We never notice a loss till it's after the math, but we gon' get it back. Worry about it after the fact. Matter of fact, no need to pack. We fly first class, like it's advisory. That's too far to search at, cause it's way bigger than me giving you things. When it's private, I'm the pilot that's gon' give you your wings.